It's online Biz Real Talk today, and we have a great subject for you with our incredible business partners from all over the world. Today is our South Asian online biz talk. I should just say kind of Asian. Because we do have one from South Asia and one from the Philippines and one from Singapore. And then me and Rita are here just to support them. This is multicultural, actually, our online business community, but we specifically do the South Asian online biz talks on Wednesdays. And we're going to hear them speak in their language a little bit too. So stay tuned. Our online biz talks are created so we can give people a clear understanding of what we're doing in the online world and how they too can succeed in the online world. And we want to give you a clear, transparent look in this online space and this business, especially. Like, there's so many things out there, and they're not clear, they're not legitimate. They promise you the world, but they're not giving you anything. They don't give you the support. They just throw some training on you, and if anything, they keep asking you for more money, more money. So that's not us. We're all about integrity. We're all about helping people worldwide, and we also have, um, literally our reputation to keep up. So we don't want to ruin it. We want to keep being good and only grow to the top because we have been at an exponential rate. We're continuously growing. We're known as the number one online business worldwide with high-end products that convert into high revenue. And you don't have to store, ship, reach out, bug people. No, you don't even have to go live. And that's our subject today. Do I have to go live when I start this business? That's our subject today. I was just telling my business partners backstage, I get so many people coming into this business and asking me when I'm having their coaching call, do I have to go live? Because I'm so shy. The answer is no. So we're gonna ask everybody, they have to go live. Obviously, they're gonna say no, but they're gonna tell us a little bit about what else. What do they do exactly? Do you have to go live? Can you succeed without going live? So Paulo will go first. So thank you all for joining. And Paulo, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject?
Oh yeah, definitely. Hi everyone. My name is Paulo Perales. I was born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and live here in Vancouver, British Columbia. And my background, I've been nursing for over 2 decades now, and I jumped into this business just over 6 years ago because I burnt out twice in my career and was just looking for a way out, looking for another stream of revenue where I can actually feel like I'm getting ahead financially, and I found it with this business. And so, when I started, well, even before I jump on the topic, just talking about the reputation of just how our business is legitimate and so on. Like I have a reputation to follow. So, being a nurse, we follow a code of ethics as nurses, and anything that we do outside of that as well, we're held accountable for that. And so, I just want to point that out, just so that you, for those who are watching, that this is a legit business. This is something that we get tax slips at the end of the year. And so we do these lives just so that we can show people that we are real people. We're everyday people from all different work backgrounds that we're looking for a better life out there. And we found it within this community, within this automated system, within the backend systems that are all taken care of for you. And so when I started my business 6 years ago, I come from a stage fright background. I was very deathly afraid of, even singing karaoke in front of family and friends. It's tough because Filipinos love to sing karaoke, and I couldn't do it without sweating and like my heart racing and so on. And so attempting to do go lives in my business was something that was far from like my list of things to do. I was just more focused in the beginning of just posting, and then as my business grew, as I started developing confidence in myself and attacking sort of that stage fright fear, I was able to slowly start go lives. And I swear to you, if you go back for any of my followers that are watching me, go back to my very beginning of my business page and just see my very first go lives. Like I would make mistakes, I would screw up. It took, I think, a good 6 to 8 months before I actually felt the courage to hit that button to say go live. But then everything else that I did in the beginning was just posting, doing stuff on stories. And then what I've done also just to kind of build on that confidence was just do pre-recorded lives, which are a lot easier because then you're not, you know, live right away, but you can edit it. And if you screw up, you can end it and then you can fix it again. But one of the key things I have to point to people that, you know, regardless if it's a pre-recorded video or if it's a live video, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes, and that's what people like. That's what people are going to trust and see, that this is real. This is a real individual. It's not scripted, and that's what people are looking for, especially nowadays. That a lot of things are scams out there that we don't we want to build that trust factor with people who are following us, and eventually will, you know, want to look into the business and do the business with us. So that's all I can really say on my part with starting off on the business of not having to go lives. It's not mandatory, but it is something that you will build upon later down the road, and it does down the road help your business propel in a way. And so even with these live business chats, we have new business colleagues that are starting a business who just come in and introduce themselves and just tell us about one of their whys. And that's a start too. But as I mentioned earlier, it's not a necessity to start in the beginning. And it's just really based on your comfort level. But as mentors and coaches, I always see the potential in my mentees, and I can see them becoming really good, you know, people doing lives as well. And so that's the other part, is like within our community, we have the support to push people to feel uncomfortable so that they can feel comfortable doing things that they weren't not used to being comfortable doing. So I'll pass it back to you, Georgia.
Thank you, Paulo. And yeah, you're right, you know. The pre-recorded thing, yeah, you could do that. For my ads, you know, I boomed it on YouTube, and my everybody's like, "Oh my goodness, you're so amazing, Georgia." I'm like, "Why don't you take a look at my camera roll?" It was like 42 shots of this. It took me a long time to get my winning ad, and then it was really weird. Then, like, you know, a month later, I shot a winning ad in 2 shots, you know, which was crazy, you know. So you get your lucky ways of just doing your ads and whatever. But then again, I had a crazy winning ad where it was just a picture. It was just a picture. It was bright. It was beautiful. It had yellow. It had blue in it. It had pink. The colors pop, and it pushes the algorithm. Hi, Mikey. You want to say hi? I'm live. Oh. So that's my business partner, by the way. He owns like half of the business. So yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Backstage, Rita was saying how flexible this business is. And it's not only just flexible with your time, it's flexible with your mindset, and you know if you're afraid, if you're shy, if you're embarrassed, if you legally can't put your face out there. I have people that's in the army that can't put themselves out there. Certain teachers are told certain things about social media, like government workers. So certain people, like, they're told certain things. They can't have certain things on their social media. So thank you, Paulo. God bless you. Did you want to add anything else?
Just one last thing. I have to pop off afterwards. Sorry, I just got other work to do. But it's sort of like, you know, when you start a job, so I'm going to bring back my old job where I worked at Superstore as a cashier. And it's like you have these sort of built-in sort of things when you speak over the microphone and say like missing item, like you just kind of get this set like couple sentence that you just start remembering to do, and it becomes second nature. And sort of like with us doing these business chats, with us doing lives, it becomes second nature afterwards with what we're going to say. And it's just practice as you do these lives. And yeah, you just have to keep practicing, making mistakes and doing it. And then from each mistake, you build from it. And then it becomes somewhat perfect, but not perfect. But yeah, that's what I want to add in before I jump off.
Thank you so much. And if anybody wants to get started, wants to watch the free workshop, and you're seeing this on Paulo's page, just click the link above or below, add your name and your email, and you'll be taken right away to the workshop. We host it explaining everything, all the details. And my business partners and Paulo's actually on that replay. We lay it all out for you. You're going to see everything that needs to be seen in order to get started, and you make your decision from there. It's a free workshop. And we also created the Earn Online Academy. Paulo is a big part of creating that, and just reach out to him or reach out to any one of us or click our links if you see this on our pages, and we'll add you into that Earn Online group. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Paulo. God bless you. So I'll see you. So why don't we go to Leanne? Leanne, why don't you introduce yourself for us? And let's talk a little bit about the subject. Do you have to go live in order to succeed in this business? Or do you have to go live even to start this business?
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Lian. I'm a stay-at-home mother of two. I'm actually born a true-bred Singaporean, but I came to Canada 13 years ago because of my husband. He's a Canadian. Then ever since I came here, I got pregnant and then I became a stay-at-home mother because I want to look after my children myself to make sure I can witness their milestones. So because it's a single income family, it's you count your pennies. That's why I say no, I need to go and look for something to do. And when I was looking, this digital opportunity happened to pop by, and I'm so glad I took it up because it actually meets all my criteria. I can be with my children and at the same time I can do my business. So now I'm very happy to be a digital entrepreneur. And to the question, do I have to go live when I start this online business? I can tell you no, definitely no. In fact, I do know some business partners who have never gone live and they're doing so successfully. But for myself, I decided to was actually, in fact, it was my mentor who thought, hey, I think you're ready. Why don't you try and go? And I'm very glad I did it because it moves me out of my comfort zone. But I'm sure even if like what Paul said, you don't need to do life to move out of your comfort zone. If you think your comfort zone is even smaller, you have to do something else. It's perfectly fine. But for myself, I I usually will encourage people to try and play with it because it doesn't mean you can even do live on your own personal page. It doesn't be a business page to get the hang of it. And gradually over time, I will tell you, you can't enjoy it. But do you have to do it? Really have to do it? No. It's because it becomes part of your enjoyment, kind of enjoyment when you go live. So it doesn't become like you have to do this to do business. No, you do this because it gives you joy. Yeah, but it gives it you do. It's the more you do this, the you tend to come out of comfort zone, and then you tend to ignore what other people are like. Initially, I still couldn't. When I go outside, I was kind of scared. People will look at me and I look so weird doing live in front of other people. I still have this, frankly speaking, but I managed to push a bit. Sometimes I still don't care, just do it with other people. So what it helps you to do life is actually to boost up your self-confidence, to move you out of your comfort zone. It's not that because you have to do this so that you have to become successful in to do this business. No. You do this is because of yourself, your own self-development, which really helped me a lot. Yeah, but do you have to do this to start this business, to do this business? No. You do this is because you want to give yourself self-development. So the business is more like by the way. I'll give that to you, Georgia.
I love how you put that ever so elegantly, and you're so right. It's for self-development. And what a lot of people are like saying lately, or they come on here and they're like, oh, well, I go live and it's really helped me to push me out of my comfort zone. And other people are like, oh, no, they're going to make us do it. And no, honestly, anybody who's watching, we don't make them do this. We do not. And this is what Rita was saying. Like, Rita's saying, wow, Georgia, you have so many business partners and they're not on here. And I'm like, I know they should come on and give their testimony because a lot of them are very successful. Like they're making over 1.9K a sale, in other words. They're making over that. So for them not to come on, it's their business. They don't want to. But the thing is people can come on out of their own wanting. They literally don't have to do this. They don't have to come onto these lives. But I will say, most definitely, it has boosted my confidence. It makes you realize you could do what the actors do. We're not acting right now, but they can go on TV and they can go on a camera and they can dress up and look nice and they're totally comfortable on camera. At the award show or speaking, or if they can do it, why can't we, right? Don't feel shy.
I'd like to add on, Georgia, when I first did my Go Live, my mentor strongly encouraged me. I still remember the first 3 days, I had butterflies in my stomach. My heart was pumping. I know this business, almost like having a heart attack. But by the fourth time, my confidence level simply shot up, all the way up. And from that day onwards, I still remember, I always tell people, when I saw someone, this person who didn't see me before I did live and after, it showed from inside. She said, "What happened to you? You're different. You look positive now and you look so bright." It was because I did live. That's why I strongly encourage you to do. But of course, you don't need to, but I encourage you because it's for own self-confidence and own self-development.
100%. And with this business, you're only going to gain more self-development, more self-development. So many people all around the world that have started this business has developed a sense of awareness, who they are now and who they always was. They develop confidence, self-confidence. They develop, obviously, digital marketing skills and huge knowledge. We also have a fitness, our own fitness trainer. They develop fitness, tips. They develop friends, best friends. Me and Rita was talking about that, where Paula's my best friend. And I have some more best friends in this business, and all of these ladies I just began to know. And so it's absolutely incredible what this business offers you. There's nothing comparable in the online world and in the offline world. Let me just tell you that. This is an incredible business and it's your own. It's your own business. It's not someone else's. It's not mine. Just because I'm a coach and president and see doesn't mean that when you start this business, your business is my business and I'm your, holder over it. I don't get any of your shares. I am not a holder of your business. I do not control your business. The only thing I do is help you every step of the way to success. Okay. And we as business owners have our business running in the background. We are having our business developing and succeeding above and beyond. And it really does depend on your works and your efforts into it. Because I think about that, like I have the same business as somebody who's making maybe 2,000 a month. Okay. And I could be making 20, 30K a month. They have the same exact business, but the only difference is they put an hour or two into it every other day, or maybe they work on it a couple times a week. They don't put as much time into it as I do. They don't have as many ads running. They don't do any free ads, or whatever the case may be. So if you put your time and effort into this business, you will succeed. And without lives, without going live, believe me. And if you don't want to go live at all, you never have to. And if you just want to set a pre-recorded video just on advertisement, just so you can get your ad out there, you could do that. And that one pre-recorded video can be your forever ad. So thank you, Leanne. So let's go to, before I leave, and I forgot to ask Paulo, but he probably wouldn't have really said anything in his language. Before I leave to Rita, would you like to say anything in your language? So what is the language that you speak? Yes.
I speak Mandarin and Cantonese.
Ooh.
Cantonese is a dialect, one of the Chinese dialects. Mandarin is Chinese. So, what should I say? 大家好，我是莲，我是居住在加拿大的加拿大的华人。我突然间忘了怎么讲这个华侨，对，华侨的华侨。我现在我是一个全职妈妈，然后呢，我现在也是一个那个网络企业家。 然后现在呢，我在这边跟大家分享说，我们需不需要在这个做这个企业的时候呢，要不要去 go live，就是说直播？然后我就刚才就跟大家说，其实不需要做直播来做这份生意，但是呢，我会强烈的鼓励大家去做直播，不是为了这份生意，是为了我们自己的个人发展，因为这对我们自己的那个自信心是非常非常有帮助的。我还记得我第一次做这个的时候呢，我头3天的时候，我真的很紧张，心情啊真的是跳到好像心脏病发作这样。可是到了第4天呢，我的那个自信心就直升，然后之后呢，我没多久就跑去看了一个去了一个诊所。那你诊所的职员就跟我说：“你有点不一样哎，你好像很开朗了，整个人好像亮起来了，是完全从里面散发出来的。”所以我会说，真的非常鼓励大家去做直播，虽然不需要做直播来做这份生意，可是这个直播是为了我们自己的那个成長。好，謝謝。大家好，我而家就講好短暫嘅。I'm speak a bit of Cantonese now。我係新加坡人，我住喺多倫多嘅新加坡人。我喺呢度已經13年啦，我係一個全職媽媽。咁而家咧，我哋嘅題目今日就係講咧，我哋做呢份網絡企業需唔需要做直播咧？我會同你講唔需要。絕對唔需要，你可以唔做直播都可以做呢個生意，但係我非常之鼓勵大家去做，係為咗個人嘅嘅成長。因為咧當你做咗呢個直播咧，你嘅人嘅自信心係慢慢甚至乎好爆發咁樣會升上嚟。我當初就係咁樣，我初初做嗰頭3日咧，我係真係好驚㗎，驚到我個心嚟跳到好快，我個手腳都軟晒。但係當我做咗第4日之後咧，我嘅自信心係自然爆棚到咧喺入邊散發出嚟，人哋睇到我嘅時候就同我講：你究竟發生咩事？你好唔同，你好開朗，你個人直接光晒。所以同大家講，我鼓勵你做係為咗自己，唔係為咗生意。雖然為咗做生意都非常之好。OK，I'll jump back to you。
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, exactly. Cantonese and Mandarin sound a little bit alike. A little bit. I can tell the little kind of accent change with the Cantonese, you know. That's awesome. That is awesome. And I know I didn't know that before until I got a very good friend in West Kelowna when I was in West Kelowna, and she spoke Mandarin, and I think she was from Hong Kong, if I'm not mistaken. So people from Hong Kong speak Mandarin.
The older generation, no, as far as I know. The
Okay.
younger generation, they are supposed to learn in school because
Yeah.
I come from Singapore, but my husband's
Okay.
family all come from Hong Kong.
Yeah, so I guess yeah, because that's what I remember. She said she was from Hong Kong, and then yeah, she spoke Mandarin. And the elders from my church, the Church of Jesus Christ, they was like one of them spoke Mandarin, and she got so close with them. And then when they left, she was sad because she spoke really. She felt like a connection because she was new to West Kelowna. But yeah, like I love this, and it just shows you, you know, anybody can start this business. You don't have to go live, and you know, if your English isn't too good, you'll have a lot of support. So if you don't understand too well and you need a little bit more support and you need things translated, we have translators. We have Google Translate, automatic translators that is in the training. All you have to do is click something, add it to your extension, literally your computer, and it's very easy. You just click, you Google something, you click it, and then boom, it's on your computer and it translates whatever you need whenever you just click it. So, and then we have groups in our online business community that are there for you when you need them. So you can go into this group, a Mandarin, into our Mandarin group, and you can speak in there what you need help with, and we will help you because there's a lot of business partners from all over the world that have different chats. Even, you know, so today I put this live because there's people that are coming from the Filipino chat, the Spanish chat, the South Asian chat, and then in just the live chat that everybody's in, all nationalities. So it just shows you how many chats there is in our community from people all over the world that have their different nationality and they speak in their language, right? Which, yeah, so thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Rita. So are you going to speak, let's see if I can come up with an Asian, are you gonna speak Japanese for us? That's not South Asian, but it's an Asian language. Meadow learned some Japanese in her fancy online school, which I don't hear any of it. But yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself for us, and tell us a little bit about the subject.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Georgia, and thanks for having me here. My name is Rita, just like everybody know. I'm from Nigeria. I've been in Spain for almost 20 years, and I've been in this business just 2 months. I'm a newbie, okay? And then ever since I arrived into this business, my mentality, my knowledge has changed a lot. This online business has changed me, not only emotionally, mentally as well. So back to the subject, will I have to go live when I start this online business? I was not even thinking about going live when I started this online business. So it's not compulsory at all. You don't have to go there. Just like we don't bug people. That is what this is all about. So we don't bug you. We are not going to bug you to do what you do not want. Okay, we have that integrity in this business that if you do not want to do this, no problem, we have other options. We have training that will show you what to do, what step to take, and all. If you are too shy, no problem, we have training that will give you other options to compile with your shyness, and then you'll be successful in the business. So it's not compulsory for you to go live. If you want to go live, that now depends on you. Okay, me right now, ever since I started this business, I'm not used to going live. Okay, now I'm used to going live thanks to this business. So I love going live. It's not that they forced me to do it. No, it's because I love it now. It's the most beautiful thing ever. Even I can go live without makeup, nothing. I would just say, I don't care what people say. I don't care how people see me. I don't care about my hair. No, all I care about is my big why I'm doing this and what I need to get at the end of the day. So this is what I'm talking about. You do not have to do this, but you need to be consistent, perseverant, and make sure that you work on your business for you to be successful. So this is all I can say. And Coach Georgia, back to you. Thank you for having me once again.
You're welcome, and you look very pretty without makeup. I would have thought you were wearing makeup. I remember when you first came on the live and you had your camera off. I'm like, aren't you gonna show yourself? Like she volunteered to come live. I just sent the link in the Spanish chat, and she comes on. She's like, why am I gonna turn my camera off? I'm not ready. I'm not made up. I'm not my hair. No. I'm like, well, you could sue yourself. It's gonna be kind of strange if your screen's black the whole time. She's like, okay. I'm like, you're so beautiful. What's wrong with you? But I remember the first time I was like, so, and you know what? A lot of people, just come on just to say hello and introduce themselves, and they want to watch. They want to hear what we're saying. They want to get tips. And I'm like, you don't have to sit, you don't have to be here even live. That's how, courageous people are. They'll sit there live on the video, introduce themselves, just sit and listen. I'm like, you can listen from our pages. Okay? You can, if you don't want to speak. But I'm going to be honest to all who are watching. I have a majority of my business partners that don't go live and don't want to go live. One of my business partners that is super successful. She's a German Russian. She's from Kelowna, and she's about 26 years old. She does not go live, and she literally earned 20K in 1 month. And she's with her baby home, and she just had a baby. So congratulations to Angela. God bless you. Um, and she is super successful, super successful. She lived with me in my $3 million home. She was renting from me this beautiful suite. And I seen her lifestyle and she seen mine, and we had a freedom lifestyle, and she wouldn't go live with me ever. She's like, no, I'm not going live. She'd run away. I'm like, you don't want to go live with me? See her, I would bug because she's like my sister. I'm like, why don't you come live with me and say hello and talk about all your successes because you're doing absolutely incredible. No, she would disappear. I'm like, okay, fine. But I have a lot of people who are shy. And I don't think Angela's shy, to be honest with you. It's just, she didn't feel like going live, and that's the thing. You don't have to. She just wanted to post her free ads and post sometimes paid ads, and that's how she made an incredible income in this business, and that's how you will be able to. You just have to go what you feel that's comfortable. You don't force yourself to do anything that you don't want to do. Don't force yourself. Okay, just little by little, you work your way to where you feel comfortable. Now, when it comes to starting this business, if you're totally uncomfortable, you got to jump out of your comfort zone, I would say. But I see in this business, when people get started, I don't force them to do anything, like because it makes them like it makes them afraid to do anything. All of a sudden, they jump back and they're like, "Where did you go?" And they don't want to do anything. So I realize that I'm like, if they're not ready to create their ad or if they're not ready to go through the training, don't push them, but keep checking on them and let them know that you're there for them, right? Because that's what I do for my business partners. I let them know I'm there for them, and I will keep asking. I will keep being there for them. But yeah. So thank you, Rita. And Uma, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject? And you can speak in your language if you'd like, beforehand or after. If you want to go first in your language and tell us a little bit of what you said in English, it's up to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Georgia. Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it. My name is Uma, and I live in New York, New Jersey area with my husband and my daughter. I was born in India, came from the west coast of India, to be a little bit more specific. I came to United States at the age of 11. Right now, I am working full time as a student assistance coordinator. I've been working in the school system for over 18 years, and I started this business last year. It has completely changed my life um, for so much better. So much better. I've learned so much, and the self confidence it has given me to go in front of the camera. And coming to the subject, do you have to go live in this business? Absolutely not. You heard it from these beautiful ladies. No, we don't need to, but we choose to. And I think for me personally, I think I started to enjoy it now. I was very much fearful before. My sister had asked. I joined this business because my sister's been in it, and I've seen her growth, and her lifestyle has just changed completely. So I when I came into this business, I'm like, oh my God, everybody's going live. I don't think I can. Well, my sister herself, she doesn't go live, but she's so successful. She does her ads, she does her community free ads, and she's very much successful. So, but again, working in the school system, thinking that, oh, I can, because I talk to students, I do presentations for students. That is so different than coming in front of the camera talking, because then you start thinking, oh, what if I say something wrong? No, but slowly you start building your confidence, and you have to push yourself if you want to. Again, this is your business. You can take it as far as you like, you can build it however you like. But again, like Coach Georgia said, we're all here to support you, encourage you. And when we do find that you have that courage, we are going to give you that little bit of push and say, hey, you know what? Try it. You can do it. try it, practice. Practice makes it perfect. Again, you don't have to go live. You can do the pre-recordings. You can do it as many times as you like, right? And that's what we tell our kids, right? When they're trying something new, it's like, okay, you have to try. When they're babies, right? We feed them certain food 3 4 times before, we're like, oh no, they don't really like it. So it's just like that for me. It's like you have to try, and it's okay. Practice makes it perfect. So again, the answer is you don't have to, but you certainly can if you choose to. Now I'm going to say something in my language, in Gujarati. And again, this is me stepping out of my comfort zone. So bear with me. I'm going to first of all apologize if I make any mistakes. કેમ છો? જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. મારું નામ ઉમા. હું અમેરિકામાં મારા હસબન્ડ એન્ડ છોકરી સાથે રહું છું. મારા મમ્મી પપ્પા 5 મિનિટ મારા ઘરથી રહે છે. મારી બેન એ પણ 5 મિનિટ મારાથી રહી છે. આ બિઝનેસ ગયા વર્ષથી મેં જોઈન કર્યો, સ્ટાર્ટ કર્યો. હમણાં હું એકચ્યુઅલી સ્કૂલમાં કામ કરું છું. છેલ્લા 18 વર્ષથી સ્કૂલમાં કામ કરું છું. મેન્ટલ હેલ્થ ફિલ્ડમાં બધાને હેલ્પ કરું છું. છોકરાઓને મિડલ સ્કૂલમાં 6 થી 8મા ધોરણમાં એ લોકોને કાઉન્સલિંગનું બધું, જે મેન્ટલ હેલ્થ ઇશ્યુઝ હોય તો બધું કાઉન્સલિંગનું સેટઅપ કરું અને એ લોકોને હેલ્પ કરું. ને હું પોતે પણ એ લોકોને મેન્ટલ હેલ્થમાં પ્રોવાઈડ કરું. એટલે એ લોકોને કશું તકલીફ હોય તો એ લોકોને ગાઈડન્સ આપું કે કે કયા રસ્તે જ જવાનું. તો એવી રીતે આ બિઝનેસ પણ મારા માટે એવો છે કે બધાને મદદ કરું ને એ લોકોને સમજણ આપું કે આ બિઝનેસ એટલો સરસ છે કે આપણે ઘરેથી 1 થી 2 કલાક હોય, 3 કલાક હોય, જે પ્રમાણે આપણો ટાઈમ મળતો હોય તે પ્રમાણે આપણે આ બિઝનેસમાં ટાઈમ આપીએ તો આપણને બહુ એનું સરસ અર્નિંગ્સ મળે છે. આપણે પોતાના ટાઈમે કામ કરાય, ગમે ત્યાંથી કામ કરાય, ઘરેથી હોય. હમણાં હું સ્કૂલમાં મને લંચ બ્રેક મળે તો હું લંચમાં પણ કામ કરું. એટલે ગમે ત્યાંથી હમણાં 2 મહિના પહેલા અમે વેકેશન પર ગયેલા, તો વેકેશન પરથી કામ કરતી હતી. આપણી પાસે ખાલી સેલફોન, મોબાઈલ જોઈએ અને ઇન્ટરનેટ સર્વિસ જોઈએ. આપણને બીજું કશું નહીં જોઈએ. એ હોય તો આપણાથી આ બિઝનેસ ગમે ત્યાંથી આપણા માટે વર્ક કરે. અને આ સિસ્ટમ એવું સરસ એ લોકોએ સેટઅપ કરેલું કે ઓટોમેટેડ સર્વિસ છે તે આપણે માટે આખો વખત કામ કરે. આપણે એકવાર બિઝનેસમાં ઇન્વોલ્વ થઈ જઈએ પછી આપણને એ બધું ઓટોમેટેડ હોય. એટલે આપણે ચિંતા નહીં કરવાની કે ઓ આને આમ, આને આમ. આપણે જે કોઈને ક્વેશ્ચન હોય કે કોઈ આપણને પૂછે કે આ શું છે, તો તેનો આપણે જ જવાબ આપવાનો ને એ લોકોને ગાઈડન્સ આપવાનું ને ડિરેક્શન બતાવવાનું કે આપણે આવી રીતે કરાય, આવી રીતે એ લોકોને હેલ્પ કરવાની. અમ, આપણે કશું સેલ કરવા નહીં જવાનું, કોઈના ઘરે જઈને નહીં કહેવાનું કે ઓ આ લેવ, પેલું લેવ, કે આ બાય કરો, એવું આપણે કશું નહીં કહેવાનું. એ લોકો આપણી પાસે આવે, એને એટ્રેક્શન માર્કેટિંગ કહેવાય આને. એટલે એ લોકો કહે કે આપણને કે ઓ તમે શું કરો છો, તો આપણે જ જવાબ આપવાનો કે અમે આ બિઝનેસમાં છીએ, અમે આવી રીતે શરૂ કર્યો અને તમારે જો ભાગ લેવો હોય, તમારે જો જોઈન કરવું હોય બિઝનેસમાં તો આવી રીતે કરાય. એટલે આપણે એ લોકોને ગાઈડન્સ આપવાનું, મદદ કરવાની ને સાચા રસ્તે લઈ જવાનું. બસ એટલું જ. ને તમારે જાણવું હોય વધારે તો પછી આ વેબસાઇટ ઉપર સાઇન અપ કરો ને પછી હું તમને વધારે મદદ કરીશ. થેન્ક યુ. જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. Thank you, Coach Georgia. Back to you.
Wow, and you said you was gonna mess up. And you said you was gonna mess up. Actually, you got comfortable. You got very comfortable after you started to speak a little, huh? It
You
all
know
came
what?
back to you.
I was kind of surprised. It kind of, all came back. It's so kind of strange, it's like when you start and the flow starts flowing and it's like, oh wait, and I didn't even have to think, which was kind of, strange. It just kind of came. But thank you for the opportunity. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Coach Georgia.
You're welcome. I probably could not speak in my language that fluent because even growing up, I never spoke in our language fluently, and I was always embarrassed every time we would go into cities and visit family because they would talk to us, and I'm like, yeah, along the way. Yes. And that's what I do here in Spain. I'm like, see, they're like, ¿tú hablas English? Sí, sí, I speak English. Can you speak English? No. Then why did you ask? They could tell right away that I don't speak. Like today, the car company that I purchased the car from, they're calling, right? And I'm like, I was speaking in Spanish, and they're like, do you want me to speak English? I'm like, yes, yes, I do. They're like, okay, I'll just talk in English, in real perfect English. I'm like, because the first thing they do is they talk Spanish, of course. They don't know I'm speaking English. It's just so funny. But the fluentness of someone's language is, I feel, is so important. It's so important to keep that going, right, girl? Keep that going in your family. And the same thing I tell my kids. Like I'm like literally I'm teaching them Spanish and my language. So I speak Romani, and I try to tell them little things here and there, and I'll tell them something and they're like, that means this. I'm like, no, it doesn't. That doesn't even mean that. Like, oh my goodness, my kids know none of my language. They're worser than me, 10 times worser. So I feel like it's good to have this business and to have
Hang in there, guys. She's coming up. Here
yeah,
she
there
is.
you go. I was gonna say it's good to have this business and to have the time to teach your kids your nationality, to keep them with your culture, right? And to keep them you know also knowing your background. And that's what I was doing today. I was showing them pictures of my family and going over things. And it's just, there's special moments like this that a lot of people don't have, unfortunately, these days. They don't have the time for their family. And this is the reason why we're here today. We're here because we're talking about an opportunity that can give you the ability to work from home. All of us are home right now, and we work on our business from home, and or from the beach, or from a beautiful hotel on an escapade that you went away with your husband or wife, or whatever the case may be. You can take your business with you, and in return, this business gives you back money and your time. Whatever time you put into this business, it's going to give you 100 folds over it. Okay, hi, baby. She looks so much like her mama. And that's what I was showing my kids today. I'm showing them old pictures and talking with my sisters, and showing them pictures of how I look exactly like Violet. I gotta post that picture. Well, Violet looks exactly like me. Oh, I love your mom. So, and then Sky looks exactly like my sister when she was small. So, thank you, Uma, and thank you for going over all of those details. And to whoever's watching, just remember, you don't have to go live. So obviously, my name. It's right there. I'm Georgia. I'm a coach, president, CEO. I started this business about 4.5 years ago. I'm from West Kelowna, BC, and I see your message there, Dika. If you send me a private message, if you go to my profile and you click the link, if you send me a private message, I'll send you the workshop. Or if you click the link, because Dika is saying, can I have more information? Click the link above my post here and add your name and your email. And or if you see this on any other of our business partners pages, click the link above and add your name and your email, and we'll send you the free workshop explaining everything. So yeah, but as I was saying, I started this business 4.5 years ago, and it literally changed my life. I did not go live in the beginning, believe me, I was too embarrassed. So I succeeded, and I had ads up. And the ads were just photos, okay, posts, okay, photos that you post online. And I followed the training, I followed what the training told me to post, I followed what the training told me to write in my ads, okay, and I literally boomed to the top. And then I told you I did my first video on YouTube. That was about, I think it was about maybe a year into the business. I started to do my video ads and I boomed. It took me a while to make a good ad, like as I was just doing that, it took me a couple hours, which I guess to some people isn't that long, but I kept retaking and retaking and retaking. And yeah, I literally boomed to the top with those ads, but I boomed even before, I did the video ads. See, the thing is you don't have to go live. This is the subject today is, do you have to go live to start this business? No. The thing is if you do video ads, they're pre-recorded. So you could just like tell people about the business and, people will come in and they'll buy products and so on, whatever the case may be, however you're advertising. So, or you could just do, photos, stock photos and stock videos. It's totally up to you. So say for instance, you want to go on YouTube. I have business partners that did this. You want to go on YouTube and you want a video created for you. You can just create it in Canva. You can create it in one of our little apps we tell you, and they're free apps or free websites to go to. Or you can, pay an extra $1 or $2 and get some more fancy things to go ahead on your video or whatever you need to do to clarification of it or whatever. And it will literally make you like a stock video. It will just be photos, it'll just be a voiceover, it'll just be whatever it is in order to get on YouTube, because on YouTube you need videos. Okay, so I absolutely love that. And you can just make, some photos on there that's like a slideshow. There's Google is a really good place that you could it's just a text. Also Facebook, same thing, text and picture ads, or you can do videos. And also Instagram, same thing, picture, text, ad. The only one that you actually have to have a video on to advertise is YouTube. And even there, like I said, you don't go live on YouTube. You can just do a pre-recorded video, or you can do stock photos or stock video. And the training shows you everything. So there you have it. You don't have to go live. Trust me, you do not have to go live. If this is against your religion, against your nationality, against your career, okay, against you being a pastor, whatever the case may be, you do not have to go live and you still can succeed. You will not ever have to step foot in front of a camera in the whole time of you having this business, which is for life. Because when you're a business owner, you're a business owner for life. You don't lose your rank, you don't lose your business ID, you don't have to make a quota, any of that. You don't have to store products, you don't have to ship products. The affiliate company does all that. They manufacture it. All we do is we advertise and we sign contracts. So you want to make sure you have good running ads. And I, as your coach and mentor, would be helping you create those amazing, great ads. And if I'm not your coach and mentor, you'll see all my training too that will be able to help you create those ads. And we'll answer questions. We're in the same community. So God bless you all, ladies, for coming. And if anybody has any questions, reach out to us. Click the links below or above. Add your name and your email. You're going to be taken right away to the free workshop. That free workshop is going to explain everything. I hosted that workshop. You're going to see that I hosted it. And it is an amazing one. And once you add your name and your email, you're also going to get an email with a link to join us live. And our live workshops are every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. PST, or at, I would say it's late here at 2 a.m. Barcelona time. So you can just watch the replay. If you watch one workshop, you do not have to watch another workshop. You do not. Your job is to now sign up. And you'll have 30 days to decide if this is for you, risk-free, okay? And then when you book your call, we get you started. I have my one-on-one call with you. You'll have your one-on-one call with your coach. And there it goes. Like you literally see the ins and outs of this business, and you'll see how incredible it is and how we're making so much money and how we're able to live the lifestyle we're living, because I could not thank God enough. You know, I'm just thinking that today I really, really enjoyed going to soccer with my son today and taking him and just being able to work out with him and spend time with my girls, come home and, you know, because me and the boys went to the soccer game and, you know, to be able to take them to buy food and it's fun for them. It's an adventure. We're here in Spain to go to the food stores and the fruit stores and for them to pick out these amazing fruits, you know, and to experience, you know, these cute little old people loving them. And I'm like, I said that. I'm like, isn't there such cute old people here? And everybody loves my kids. And they talk to them in Spanish. And the kids just like, yeah, see. And I can see their faces. They don't understand. And it's a wonderful experience. And I'm like, everything we do here is just fun. And it's an amazing experience. And be in this beautiful home and our neighbors, they're so amazing. And I love it. And I love this lifestyle this business is giving me. And I'm truly grateful for it. So you will not regret starting this business. Trust me. Work on your business. Get it going. Watch our free workshop. Click the link above or below or private message us. And also, once you have literally registered for free on our workshop and our links for the workshop, just message us and we'll add you into our online academy. It's a free Facebook group and you're going to see all of our amazing success. You're going to see more details. You're going to actually be a little bit involved in business. So thank you all. God bless. We'll see you on the other side. See you next time.